All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. And peace and blessing and salutations to hopefully they got there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh by Shem Shai. Pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopefully the believers, the listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh by Shem Shai. You know? And entitled this lesson this morning, it's all business. Just for talking, to the family yesterday. And we were discussing some things, and topic came up, dealing with how, a lot of our people, are bad for business. All right, because the kingdom of Yahweh Bashim Shai, all right, is a business of righteousness. That's what we have to understand. It's a righteous business, and everything about the kingdom is going to be built on forwarding righteousness, man. Okay, and a lot of our people in this time, they haven't been persuaded. Okay, they haven't grasped. Okay, the business model. Okay, of the kingdom. Okay, which is to forward the righteousness of Yahweh Bashim Shai. All right, and the scriptures tell us. Okay, when we go into certain scriptures, it makes it clear that our people that refuse to get it, we move on because we have to think of this thing as being business minded. You see, when you got to understand the Most High is a king, and kings are always looking for the most efficient way to run their empire. Okay, that's why with a king, okay, if you was bad for business, if you was bad for the forwarding of the empire, you will be X'd out. You will be put away. When King David went and got the Ark of the Covenant through war with the Philistines, and he came back and he was celebrating with his people. He was dancing. All right, he was celebrating. He threw a feast, for Israel. And then he got back, and his wife, all right, Saul's daughter, all right, one of his wives, was pretty much mocking him and talking down, and he had put it away. And you're thinking like, man, that's harsh. Why he do that? Well, first of all, the Ark of the Lord of the Covenant had made it back to Jerusalem. See, that was the big picture. She was concerned with, women seeing David, dancing and, hey, the ride slipped out, but it is what it is. It ain't like he, intentionally, he did that in his celebration. He was in his mirth. And the Lord will cause certain things to happen as well to really draw out how people really feel. She expressed how she felt, when that happened. Like it was some type of bitterness or enviness, towards David within her. And he sensed that, man. Here it is, she's not rejoicing that the Ark of the Covenant is back in Israel. It was amongst the heathen. And the Ark of the Covenant, it was a precious thing. It represented the presence of Yahweh Bashim Shai. And she couldn't see the bigger picture. So she talking her shit and she got put away. Because here it is, she should have been rejoicing. She should have seen the bigger picture. She didn't see the vision. She didn't see what King David seen. Okay? She wasn't in the same mindset, so hey, she was just put away, man. Alright? And this is what the kingdom is doing, is gathering those like-minded individuals, man, beginning with the men, those first fruits. Okay? Then the men, women, and children under them that are like-minded. Alright? And we can start, matter of fact, let's get that. Okay. Get a couple of precepts while I'm creeping in traffic. that in Second Esdras. So you go to the book of Second Esdras, all right, and the angel, because Esdras was he was trying to plead for all of Israel. He wanted everybody to make it. He wanted the Lord to have mercy on Jacob. Okay, what the angel had explained to Uriel, the archangel Uriel had explained to Esdras, like, nah, this ain't that type of party. Like them niggas can't go. And the more we mature in this thing, we see why. And it's nothing personal. That's why, we look at our people that don't get it, and there's certain of them that it's a great disdain because they just wilding out. They doing a lot. Okay, but our people that don't get it, our family that we still cordial with. We didn't just trying to, when we see them, we want to rip their head off. It's just all business, man. It's just all business, man. It's a good chance that might not be for them. We still got this grace period, so time will tell. All right, but just looking at things on the surface level, it's just not for them right now. Okay, yep. And the brother put it up for me. It make it a lot easier. This the brother GMS, the brother Nabala down there in the VI. GMS version out of the straight gate, 2nd Esdras 8 and 51. It says, but understand thou for thyself, and seek out the glory such as be like thee. Yep. And that's a business move. See, it would be a bad investment to waste a lot of time on someone that didn't believe, on someone that doesn't see the bigger picture, that doesn't see the vision, okay, that's laid out in the scriptures. Because the scriptures give us the business model, okay? It gives us the order for brothers, the orders for worshiping our power. It gives us the instruction on husband and wife, children, family structure. The Bible gives us all these things, and this is all a business model to forward righteousness in the earth, okay? You see, it's about forwarding righteousness in the earth, all right? And if our people are not bought into this, okay, if they haven't, within this grace period, brought into this business model of righteousness, they're bad for business, okay? And it will be a waste of time, okay, to invest. That will be a bad investment, man, okay? When the Lord shed his blood, he made an investment for righteousness' sake, man, for the elect's sake. This is Titus 3 and 10. It says, a man that is a heretic, after the first and second admonition or warning, you reject. Why? Because that's a waste of time. That's bad business to continue to invest in something that's not profitable, man. Okay? Like you brothers and you sisters, man. See, this time, like now, the live stream been going for 9 minutes, a little bit over 9 minutes. Well, guess what? This is a good investment because it's investing in those that are like-minded. Okay? Someone that can listen to this live stream and be edified and built up. Okay? In righteousness, man. This is a good investment. Okay? But 9 minutes talking to a nigga, all right, that would be a bad investment. Because Jake just ain't bought in. And the Lord ain't put the spirit on them to be bought in. Okay? And Yahweh Shai, he didn't invest, okay, in all Israel. Okay? Not this go around. Eventually, all Israel will benefit off the sacrifice of Yahweh Shai. Okay? But not this go around. Right now, the Lord is only dealing with the elect. We're here for the elect. And that's why we're not here for gimmicks. Like, you got all these members, in these other groups, guys who just come to camp one time and then next week they in the camp reading. Like, nah, we here for quality, man. We want to make quality. All right? We dealing with quality, not quantity, man. Okay? That's why you have all these men in these camps. But do all those men Like all those men in IUIC, do all those men have individual pages where they're doing lessons? Okay? It's a low quality Israelite. Okay? An Israelite that can just, okay, march, show up to the cookout, okay, and buy a garment for the Passover. That's a low level Israelite. Now the Lord is dealing with his men, and now his men are becoming leaders. Each brother is becoming a house. This is a business. This is a family business of righteousness, okay, that we're a part of, man. Okay? This is what we got to understand. That's why you get, you know, it ain't nothing personal, grandma, you know, auntie, uncle, you know, it ain't nothing personal. So like I say, we see him, we want to rip the head off every time we see him, okay? But it's just an understanding that, look, they're bad for business right now, you know? We can't build together with them. Can two walk together except they be agreed? So if there's no agreement when it comes to this doctrine, then we can't walk together, okay? Which means we're on different paths of life, you know? When you get the book of St. John, what did Yahushua, he was praying. Remember, Yahushua talking to the Father. You read St. John, okay, 7 and 9, it says, I pray for them. I pray not for the world, but for them, all right, which thou hast given me, for they are thine. So when he speaks of the world, he's speaking to the rest of Israel. He ain't pray for the rest of Israel, man. Okay? He wasn't praying, you know, for everyone. He knew everybody wasn't going to get it. Yahushua knew everybody was not going to understand and comprehend this truth, man. He wasn't praying for them. He wasn't there for them, man. He was there for those that was going to understand and those that was going to get it. Okay? Who the Father had given unto him. This is all this is about right now. Okay? And the rest of our people are going to come back through the 1/3. And that's going to be the foundation. Like Jake talking about some, well, if 2/3 going to come back anyway, then we should, why can't Jake just do what they want? You know, if they're going to come back anyway, just do the wickedness they want. See, that's a Jake that don't get it. Okay? He missed it. He missed the whole business meeting. Okay? He missed the whole business meeting. Here it is. We done discussed the business plan of how we finna move going forward. All right? And Jake just pulling in the parking lot, man. What are you doing? You missed the whole business meeting, man. Okay? You don't know what's going on. That's why I say you brothers, you know, you sisters. See, you sisters are we all in a privileged position, beginning with the men, because we're understanding the mindset of Yahushua. Yahushua prayed, you know, for the elect. Okay, he wasn't praying for niggas, man. He wasn't. That's why I see our people that just can't get it. The Lord wasn't praying for them niggas, man. You know, he left them niggas out there. That's why Jeremiah 11, brother can post that, Jeremiah 11 and 16. You know, I'm finna get to a point where I can stop and get into these precepts our brothers got. But yeah, man, if a brother can post that, Jeremiah 11 and 16, I believe, okay, where it was commanded Jeremiah not to pray for these niggas, man. Yahushua didn't pray for these niggas. King David put curses on Jake, man. Okay? Nigga just ain't right. It just ain't anything to be right now. Okay? If you know, the nigga woman would be bad for business, man. Okay? She doesn't have a mindset of a righteous wife or a righteous woman, or a woman that's, you know, that's starting to understand the order. You see? And there's nothing that can be done with them, man. Okay? And then you go in the same chapter. If you read in the same chapter in St. John, okay? You read in this same chapter in St. John, chapter 17. St. John 17 and 20. It said, neither pray I for these alone, okay, but for them also which believe on me through their word. So Yahweh Shai prayed for the disciples, the teachers first, those first fruits. He prayed for them first, and then not only them, but those that believe on those men, all right, through, all right, this word, okay? So Yahweh Shai wasn't praying for everyone, man. He said he prayed for them, not for the world, okay? And not only them, but those that believe on them through this word. So he prayed for the 1/3 in St. John 17th chapter. Remember, he's speaking directly to the Father. Remember, his prayers go directly to the Father. You see, our prayers got, get carried by an angel. Then they get sent to Yahweh Shai. Then, they make it to the Father. Okay? But with Yahweh Shai, his prayers go directly, okay, to the Heavenly Father. He can have a dialogue directly with the Heavenly Father. And he prayed, for, the prophets, his men. Then he prayed, okay, for those that were here, the believers. Okay? Like, if it's about our mindsets changing, man. And our mindsets are being changed towards righteousness, and now we thirst for righteousness, man. There's nothing that a brother can do with a woman that's just completely out of order. She will be bad for business, man. She doesn't believe. She has no reverence, for her husband. She has no reverence for the ministries. Like, it would be bad business, man. You can't move forward with that. Okay? The Lord is going to come back and deliver those who get it. Within this grace period, okay, this is the time for us to be fully bought into righteousness, man. Okay, like, this the way. Like, we was tripping. All right? I see brothers lighting it up. Yeah, the spirit cooking now. The YTU Akim. I see the book of Tobit. Tobit was a great example too. We'll get into that. This is the brother GMS, Virginia Island, Straight Gate, 2nd Ezra 12 and 38. It says, and teach them to the wise of the people, whose heart thou knowest may comprehend and keep these secrets. Okay? We're only dealing with those that get it. Just like now, as you can see, okay, those men are out there building. They're building. You see some men on the roof, some men on the tractor. Okay? They already know what needs to be done. Okay? You just see men moving, men in motion. They know what they building. Okay? Now, if I take my country ass out there, okay, what can I do? I'll just be in the way. I don't know what's going on over there yet. I don't know what's the end game. I don't know. I done missed the safety meeting. I don't know what's the objective for the day. I don't know nothing. I would just take my ass out there and be in the way of those men. This is something they've been doing. Okay? I will have to, before I can go and start to build, I will have to, watch, sit, listen. Okay? Sit in on some meetings and see what's going on. You see? But you have a lot of our people, they're not going to take the time to do that. Okay? To sit down, listen, learn. Okay? Shut the hell up. Like, if I went out there, I couldn't talk. I couldn't have no opinion. Well, why y'all doing this? Well, why he on the tractor? I don't like how he look. Why this nigga on the tractor? Okay? Why he throwing that away? My auntie can use them. I couldn't go out there with opinions. Like Jake pop up with opinions and, well, I think, no, you gotta shut the hell up and understand what's going on. You don't even know what's going on. And that's how it is. So Ezra was instructed, to teach those wise, who's wise in what? In Yahweh B'Shem Al-Shai, and can comprehend and keep these secrets. It would be a waste of time to have an hour conversation with niggas that don't get it, man. Okay? Trying to convince Eve, it would be a waste of goddamn time, man. It's not in them to comprehend it. They got to be in them. Okay? Verse Second Ezra 12 and 36, brother Beyond Yasha'Allah says, thou only has been meet to know this secret of the highest. Therefore, write all these things that thou hast seen in the book and hide them. And going back to 38 again, and teach them to the wise of the people whose heart thou knowest may comprehend and keep thy secrets, man. Okay, it's not for the masses, man. Okay, they bad for business right now, man. You know, right? They just in the way. That's why the Lord's gonna just remove them. Okay, that's why Yahweh Shai, when he come back, he's not coming to talk to niggas, man. All right, you either gonna be delivered, it's gonna be quick. We gonna be changed in the twinkling of an eye. America gonna be destroyed in an hour. Yahweh Shai ain't got time to play around and mess around with people anymore. This grace period was for that. Okay, brothers done did videos. All right, on every angle, from every perspective. You know, every topic of the Bible, there's a lesson on it. Okay, from different perspectives. Brothers have been all in the mountains doing videos. Okay, brother underwater snorkeling, doing everything. This is the time now. You know, brothers. You know, brothers want snorkeling. You know, but just driving home the point that hey, the brothers been, the spirit been on brothers just to go all out, man. Okay, and if you don't get it within this grace period, when the Lord shuts down, because see, when the Lord shuts down this word, because right now, you know, we're like salesmen. You know, we're trying to get more people to invest into this thing. We're like salesmen. You know, we out there in the sales pitch of the gospel. Okay, hey, we're in the markets. You know, hey, when we pitch our tent, like when you go to the marketplace, you will have, people selling different merchandise, clothing, different food, livestock, produce. Okay. Well, guess what? That's why we're in the marketplace, and we'll set up our booth, when we have camp, and what we're selling this gospel, the good news. Okay. And if our people, scripture say, come ye buy without money, because all you have to spend is your time. Okay, paying attention. Okay, that's the investment. Okay, and if our people never make that investment, they're done. All right, now this is let's get this. This is brother Beyond Yasha'Allah. Sirach 39:24 says, as his ways are plain unto the holy, so are they stumbling blocks unto the wicked. Yeah, stumbling blocks, man. These words are stumbling blocks to a lot of our people, man. Jake refused to get this understanding. All right, but it's not meant for them. It's not built. If you're built for this truth, man, you're gonna hear this word. You're gonna consider. Okay, you're gonna start changing. Okay, there's gonna be a change that happens, man. Okay, keep reading, and it says, this is all the brothers GMS, Virginia Island, Straight Gate. Second Ezra 8 and 62 said, these things have I not showed unto all men, but unto thee and a few like thee. Then answered I and said, so the Lord was always dealing with an exclusive group of Israelites, man. Okay, this thing is not inclusive, man. Okay, why y'all don't go to the hood? Why? Because that's bad marketing. Okay, the hood is a haven of wickedness, man. Okay, anything can go down at any moment. Why would we put ourselves in them circumstances? And we know brothers come from those, like, brothers, just like niggas just so infatuated with the goddamn hood, man. Okay, do you know that's a cursed way of living? That's not normal. Okay, and we don't care where brothers come from, because it ain't like we bias against the hood, but going to that environment is a waste of time. We know niggas. Jake has spent their whole life trying to get out the hood. Why the hell would we go there? Or even in the world, okay, niggas spend their whole life trying to get out the hood. Okay, so why the hell would we go there now? Understanding what we know. Okay? That's bad for business, man. Okay? Keep going. And it says, Behold, O Lord, verse 63, 2nd Ezra 8 and 63, Behold, O Lord, now hast thou showed me the multitude of the wonders which thou wilt begin to do in the last times, but at what time thou hast not shown me. All right, so Ezra's inquiring. Okay, this is Brother Bayan Yashala. Jeremiah 11 and 14 said, Therefore pray not for this people, neither lift up a cry or pray for them, for I will not hear them in the time they cry unto me for their trouble. Yeah, so you can't pray for the 2/3, man. Okay, pray for all we can pray for is the elect, the Habakarian, which is the elect. When we send prayers, we can pray for the Habakarian, man. Other than that, because if anyone is of the elect, they're covered by the prayer of the elect. You know, when brothers and sisters pray for the elect, you know, if they of the elect, they're covered. Okay? Or if they're not going to be covered. And the Lord don't even hear prayers for niggas, man. It's impossible to pray for a nigga, man. Okay? The goddamn nigga woman that's set for to be destroyed, man. The angels don't even send that back to the throne, man. That shit don't even make it to the throne. Okay? You want to pray for Shaquille O'Neal. You know, because you was a Lakers fan in the 90s, you know, early 2000s. You want to pray for Shaq, big ass, man. Nah, man. All right, the Lord finna kill that big nigga, man. All right, this nigga 7'1" just so a missile can hit that nigga first, man. Okay, that big coon ass nigga first, man. It's just an example. All right. Yep. This is in the book. This is the book of Tobit. This is the brother Bayan Yashala, Tobit 12 and 15. It says, I am Raphael, one of the 7 angels, which present the prayers of the saints, which go in and out before the glory of the Holy One. Yeah, that's the angel. You know, there's an angel that's actually sending those prayers up, sending those prayers back to the throne, man. You know, and we gotta consider these things in these times. You know, and these are the times that we're in. You know, where Yahweh Shem Shai is hearing the prayers of the saints. Because what are we praying for? Mainly, I know the number one thing, if we had a survey of what's the most thing that the elect pray for, is the destruction of this bitch. You see? Why? Because we think alike now. The destruction of this society, this beast system, and the protection for the elect. You know? In the spirit, I already know that's the top 2 things that, are being prayed for amongst the believers, man. Is the destruction of this place and protection and more faith for the elect, man. And then you go into, your personal, things that you got going on. Okay? But that's why the Lord, he keep hearing the same things from the elect. Like, that's why he gonna be provoked. Okay, let's go. They all crying out. Because this one thing about a choir is what? They sing in the same thing that amplifies what they're singing. When you have 50 men singing, 50 people singing on the same note, saying the same thing at the same time, it gives power to what's being said. And that's what's happening with the prayers of the saints, man. The same thing is being said. So this is being echoed at the throne, man. DTA, Bible Ball, Bob Kasha, protect the elect, Sathar, which means is protect Sathar Habakari, all this going to the throne, man. Okay, so yeah, man, nothing personal, man. You go eat, you can go by and eat, your auntie baked chicken and green beans, all right, but just know, okay, look. It just ain't no time, she gotta come back through the lawns, of the elect. Okay, she'll be good eventually, man. But right now, just bad for business, man. Okay, so that's the point. I think the point been made. To water to you brothers and you sisters tuning in the spirit. This was a good, 30-minute investment. On both ends. So Lord will you brothers and you sisters edified till the next time I say Shalom. Kwam Yashala, Bible Ball, DTA soon, Shalom.